This video will show you how to find the Yeti Lair, defeat the Alpha Yeti, and unlock the next stage of Twilight Forest progression using only vanilla Minecraft and Twilight Forest gear. After defeating the Twilight Lich, one of the progression paths available to you leads into the Snowy Forest and the Alpha Yeti. The easiest way to find the boss is with a magic map. Look for the Yeti Lair marker inside a Snowy Forest biome, then start heading toward it. You'll know you're entering the Snowy Forest when the terrain becomes covered in snow and the surrounding area is filled with spruce trees. Snowy forests usually surround a large glacier biome. You may be able to see the glacier while traveling through the area, but don't head there yet. The glacier is the next stage of this progression path and remains protected until you defeat the Alpha Yeti. For now, stay in the surrounding Snowy Forest and continue following the magic map toward the Yeti Lair. While traveling through the forest, watch out for winter wolves. These are much larger than normal wolves and are naturally hostile. They can attack you normally, but they can also use a freezing breath attack. This can damage and slow you, making it much easier for them to catch up. If you encounter one, you can take it out from range with a bow, or close the distance quickly and kill it with your melee weapon.
Continue following the magic map until you reach the Yeti Lair. The structure looks like a large cave or mound made from snow and ice. Unlike many Twilight Forest dungeons, you don't need to find a specific doorway. The Yeti Lair has 4 natural entrances, and they all lead into the same main cavern. Before going inside, make sure you're prepared. For armor, diamond level protection is already enough for this fight. If you want to use Twilight Forest equipment, knightly armor or fiery armor are both good choices. For weapons, bring a strong melee weapon, such as a diamond sword, knightly sword, or fiery sword. A bow is also useful, although there is an important limitation to ranged attacks during the beginning of the boss fight. Bring some good food, and healing potions are optional if you want some extra safety. Once you enter the Yeti Lair, you'll find packs of normal Yetis roaming around inside. These smaller Yetis can grab you, lift you into the air, and throw you away. The throw itself can be annoying, but the biggest danger is usually the fall damage afterward. You don't need to kill every Yeti in the cave. However, clearing the ones close to the boss will make the fight much easier and prevent them from grabbing you while you're trying to avoid the Alpha Yeti's attacks.
At the center of the lair is the Alpha Yeti. The Alpha Yeti has 200 health, or 100 hearts. The fight follows a simple attack cycle. At the beginning of the fight, the Alpha Yeti will stay at range and throw ice bombs toward you. When an ice bomb lands, it creates a freezing area around the impact point. Avoid standing inside these areas and keep moving around the arena. During this opening state, arrows and other projectiles will not damage the Alpha Yeti. You need to get close enough to land a melee hit. Once you successfully damage it, the Alpha Yeti becomes enraged and begins its rampage. During the rampage, it repeatedly jumps around the arena and attacks anything nearby. This is also when the ceiling becomes dangerous. Large pieces of ice begin falling down into the arena. Some of this falling ice is targeted around your position, so simply moving away from the Alpha Yeti and standing still isn't enough. Keep moving while the rampage is active. Running around the outside of the arena works well because it gives you plenty of space to avoid both the Alpha Yeti and the falling ice. The Alpha Yeti can take projectile damage once the fight has entered this state, so you can also use your bow while keeping your distance. However, don't focus so much on dealing damage that you stop moving. Avoiding the falling ice should be your priority. After rampaging for several seconds, the Alpha Yeti becomes exhausted. It will stop attacking and sit down for a short period of time. This is your best opportunity to deal damage. As soon as the Alpha Yeti becomes tired, run toward it and attack with your melee weapon as much as possible. Because it isn't fighting back during this period, you can deal a large amount of damage before it recovers. Once it gets back up, create some distance again and prepare for the next cycle. The strategy for this fight is very simple. Avoid the ice bombs during the opening state. One in and land a melee hit. Move away when the Alpha Yeti begins rampaging. Keep moving to avoid the falling ice. Use your bow if you have a safe opportunity. Then, once the Alpha Yeti becomes exhausted, run back in and attack it. Repeat this cycle until the boss is defeated.
Once you understand the pattern, the Alpha Yeti is one of the easier bosses in the Twilight Forest. After defeating it, you'll receive Alpha Yeti fur, ice bombs, and the Alpha Yeti trophy. Alpha Yeti fur can be used to craft Yeti armor. Yeti armor comes with built-in protection, and the Yeti boots also have feather falling. That makes the boots especially useful for reducing fall damage while exploring later Twilight Forest areas. The ice bombs can also be used by the player. Throwing one creates a freezing area where it lands, similar to the attack used by the Alpha Yeti. But the most important reward is the Alpha Yeti fur itself. Obtaining the fur completes this stage of progression and allows you to safely enter the glacier biome. Now you can leave the snowy forest and head onto the glacier you may have seen earlier. At the center of the glacier is the Aurora Palace. The Aurora Palace is a much larger dungeon filled with new enemies, treasure, and multiple towers that you'll need to climb. And at the top of the palace is the next boss in this progression path, the Snow Queen. Thanks for watching. If this guide helped you, please leave a like and subscribe. In the next video, we'll explore the Aurora Palace and defeat the Snow Queen. I'll see you in the next one.